brick and mortar building. Business was not good downtown, and it's not for a lot of the businesses downtown. I have done a lot of looking into and research on the food trucks. A few points and ideas that I have that kind of would help a lot of other people who are, skeptics on the food trucks. We have, 5 Mexican restaurants in town. I know that some people don't want 20 taco trucks. So, we need to have limits on what types of foods come in. We don't want to be bombarded with a whole bunch of one thing. So, I guess that would alleviate on some of the businesses already in town to not just overwhelm them with even more of the same food and same competition. The whole purpose of a food truck is to be unique, to stand out, to have something different that nobody else has. So that's what I would like to see, is there to be some guidelines and regulations on who comes in. There needs to be a cap on how many food trucks are allowed into town anyways. You don't want to have, 200 trucks just come barreling through. I mean, that's exaggeration, but you want to have some type of limitations on how many are getting permits throughout the year. And how long are the permits going to last? On these certain events where they come into town, is it just a daily permit, or is it a yearly permit? And where can they set up? My goal was to try to get something set up closer to the high school. Those kids only have 30 minutes. They have to walk across the highway to get to food. Try to get something closer to the high school kids so they can have a safer place to eat. There's a million ideas. Could we have it once a week? Try it out. Could it go into a couple days a week? But all the food trucks are under the same guidelines as every restaurant. They have to have the same permits, same licensing. The health inspectors are on them just as much as restaurants. And actually, our current health inspector, he worked in Oklahoma City for 20 years. And he said he's very familiar with the ins and outs of the food truck industry and would be glad to speak with anybody, even the commissioners and anybody of the city of Cushing, to help get these ordinances, right for our community.